everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It took me a couple days to get over it, but now I am ready and raring to go with some Christmas crafts. And what I'm going to share with you today is a really inexpensive little hostess gift, or just something you can make for yourself. And we're going to cover one of these tissue boxes and do one Christmas themed and one that's kind of January winter themed. And what we're going to use is the Dollar Tree felt scarves. They have some really cute patterns this year. The buffalo check, which is super popular. And then I picked this one up for January that's just got the icy blue snowflakes. You'll also need some kind of coordinating, ribbon or cord. I just happen to have some of this black paracord, and when you cut it, it has like a white inside. I'll pull that out and just makes a nice braided cord. And then for the snowflake one, I'm just going to use some burlap twine, which, with the buffalo check, you could use the burlap twine too. That all coordinates. You're going to need some scissors, and then the most expensive thing you may have to purchase is some of this hem tape. You purchase this at the Walmart craft department. It's like $2 or $3. You can get dozens of projects out of it, and it just allows you to bond two pieces of fabric together and make it no-sew. So this project only requires one seam. If you don't have this and have a sewing machine, or even hand stitch it, whatever works for you. It's super simple even if you hand stitched it. This is super quick and easy. And then you're going to need some kind of embellishment to put on the front. Now I just happen to have some snowflake earrings that will work out perfect that I can remove. You want an embellishment that you can remove. Something that has a clip on the back, or like an earring would work great. Some of us even have some great Christmas pins that we no longer use. I found this little rustic Santa Claus that would be so cute on that buffalo check. So I think that's the one I'm going to use. So what I need to do now is I'm going to take my scarf apart and I'm going to wrap it around my box and get the measurement I need. The first thing I did was cut the yarn fringe off of the scarf. All right, I laid my box on my scarf and wrapped the fabric around it, and I'm going to overlap it a good ½ inch, which that will give me my seam allowance when I use my hem tape. Okay, I want to show you how much I'm lapping over. All right, now that I've got my fabric cut the length I need, I just went and folded it like a book and tore off a piece of hem tape the length I needed. And the good thing about felt is there's no right or wrong side on this, so this makes it even easier. You're going to sandwich the two pieces together with that piece of hem tape, and I'm going to iron it. Iron that little edge, and then that way I can turn it back inside outwards, and you'll never know which side is which. All right, you're going to let your little ironed hem cool for just a minute or two. And so what you basically have now is a tube, and you're going to turn it inside outwards. All right, here is your perfectly formed seam of the tube of fabric. All right, I got my little tube slipped on there, and that's all I did, just slip it on there like a hat. And I put my seam in the back, since I will kind of have a front and a back. What I'm going to do now is I need to make my little slits for my drawstring. Using the plaid might be even a little easier because I've got some squares to go by, but I'm going to do 2 slits on this side, 2 slits on this side, 2 on each side, and then I'm going to weave my cord in and out of the slits. Same way with the winter one. This one might be a little harder because I don't have any lines to go by, like on the plaid, but I'm just going to kind of eyeball it about the distance between the box edge and the tip of the fabric. About halfway up, do my slits. Okay, I've got the strings in there, and I drew it up and just tied a bow on each one. Now, as far as the jute twine one, I would probably get the thick jute twine. I think that would look just a little bit better show up, or if you had some kind of cream-looking cord. But as far as the little embellishments, I mean, that's strictly optional if you had a little pin to stick there. But I think it's just adorable plain as is. And when you get out of tissue, just slip this off and slip it back on just like a hat. So how cute is that? Love the way they looked, and what a cute little gift to give someone this year for just a few bucks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.